Hello. So already I think each and every one of you have gone through the first lecture of trigonometry. If you haven't gone through, I would suggest you first go through the first lecture, and here we come along with the problems on identity 1. So we have already discussed 3 identities of trigonometry. Today we will be solving some problems on identity 1. The identity 1 as written on the board over here is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. And as I have explained in my earlier video, that is sin square theta can be also written as 1 minus cos square theta, which is also very much useful in solving various problems on trigonometry and has to be a part of your theory learning on mathematics. And this one has to be also be converted into 1 minus cos theta 1 plus cos theta, which is nothing but a square minus b square formula, and we have to do that time and time again as a theory part because these things are directly applied in various problems of trigonometry, which we will see today. So we will not be wasting any further time. Please copy all this and let us go ahead with the problems. Okay, so here is our first problem. So let us see what is our first problem. 1 by 1 plus cos A plus 1 by 1 minus cos A. 1 by 1 plus cos A plus 1 by 1 minus cos A is equal to 2 cosec square A. So I have to prove this. See, many of the people can prove this. This is a very easy problem, but the way you prove it will define that whether you will be able to do the difficult or the tougher problems or not. So let us concentrate on that. So this is what I have to prove in each and every problem. My first suggestion is whoever is struggling with it, who are good with trigonometry, I would say go on with your own way, but whoever is struggling on this, please look at this. You will write this in your paper. You are going to write this required to prove. This is what is required to prove. Okay, why this is important? Why this is important to write? Because then while you will be solving the problem, you will be always having a look on the right side that you have to achieve, because our basic fundamental of proof is whatever you need you have to bring it forcibly, and whatever you don't need you have to kick out that part. Okay, so let us concentrate on this problem. Let us concentrate on the LHS part. So LHS, the left hand side. So how am I going to solve this? The basic problem is 1 plus cos A. Anything in denominator which is in plus form, that is not a single one, not a single entity, this P type, it creates problem in the proofs, and definitely this is not what is wanted in the RHS. So I am not going to stay with it. I have to eliminate this. I have to kick this out. So what will help me to kick this out? This formula is going to help me to kick this out. I know very well if I can get a 1 minus cos square A in the denominator, if I can get a 1 minus cos square A in the denominator, then I will get a sin square A in the denominator. So what I will do? I will forcibly multiply 1 minus cos A. But then you will say, sir, you have forcibly multiplied 1 minus cos A, you have to also multiply 1 minus cos A on the numerator. I agree with you. So here is my 1 minus cos A. Okay, here is my 1 minus cos A plus, in this case in the denominator what I am going to do? I am going to multiply, this is already there. Here also I need to have this A minus B, A plus B formula. I am going to multiply 1 plus cos A. Now here also then you will say, please sir, multiply 1 plus cos A in the numerator, 1 plus cos A in the numerator, 1 plus cos A in the denominator. So everything is settled now. Okay, so here you can see this one into this one will give me 1 minus cos square theta, or here 1 minus cos square A. Okay, so 1 minus cos square A is sin square A. So I am giving a step jump over here, you guys don't give. Write 1 minus cos square A, in the next step write sin square A. Now here it is 1 minus cos A. Here again I can write this as sin square A. here I will write 1 plus cos A. Okay. So, see here the denominators are now same. So, addition becomes super simple. Sin square A. So, this you can add directly now because both the denominators are same. So, if you see over here minus cos A plus cos A will cancel out, you will be remaining with only 2. So, 2 by sin square A, 1 by sin A is cosec A, 1 by sin square A is cosec square A. So, this will be 2 cosec square A. This will be 2 cosec square A. I think it is crystal clear, but again I will say focus on the problem solving technique rather than it is not about solving the problem, it is how you solve the problem. That is what I am intending to propagate. Okay. So, coming to the next problem now. What is my next required to prove? Okay. Number 2, sin A by 1 plus cos A, and I have to prove this is equal to 1 minus cos A by sin A. 1 minus cos A by sin A. Again, please write this down because this is very important to write required to prove. Every time I have to take a note of the right hand side what I need to bring in. So, my LHS will become, so suppose now see, now one by one I am going to go. I can see again in my denominator in the left hand side there is 2 entities, however, in the right hand side there is only one entity. So, I do not like these 2 entities over here, I have to kick this out, and the very tool that will help me kick this out is nothing but this one. So, what I will do, I will multiply 1 plus cos A with 1 minus cos A, I will multiply 1 plus cos A with 1 minus cos A, then you guys will say me, sir, please multiply this 1 minus cos A in the numerator also. So, I have to do it, I have to obey your orders. So, here 1 minus cos A. Okay. So, now what I am remaining with, let us see, this is 1 plus cos A, 1 minus cos A, I am going to see this and I am going to write this directly sin square A, right. 1 minus cos A, 1 plus cos A is 1 minus cos square A, that is equal to sin square A, I have written that, and on the top portion, that is the numerator, it is sin A 1 minus cos A. So, this sin A and one of the sin A cancels out over here, and I remain with the much required RHS, and I can write proved, and I can get my 2 marks, 3 marks, whatever is given. Okay. So, this was problem 2. See, after solving problem 1, if you have understood problem 1 very clearly, problem 2 becomes super busy, right, not super easy, super busy. So, coming to the next problem. First I will rub this, everybody. If you have not understood, please interact with me in that case. Even if you have understood, then also interact with me in that case. Okay. It helps us. Okay. Coming to our next problem, sin A by 1 plus cos A. Okay. This is problem number 3 on this identity 1. Sin A by 1 plus cos A. Sin A by 1 plus cos A, I have to prove that it is equal to cosec A minus cot A. Okay, no problems. Again, write what is required to prove and then we will go one by one. This is a very easy problem again. Again, I can see no numerator in the right hand side. So, anyways, I do not like 2 entities in my left hand side. So, everybody must have already started doing it. So, this will be LHS will be, you have to write again in below this LHS and then you have to proceed. 1 minus cos A you will multiply 1 plus cos A, with 1 plus cos A you will multiply 1 minus cos A, and then with sin A also you will multiply 1 minus cos A. Okay. So, here I am going to get a sin square A, quite similar to the last problem if you see. 1 sin A cancels out, 1 minus cos A by sin A. So, this will be 1 by sin A, this will be 1 by sin A minus cos A by sin A. 1 by sin A is cosec A minus cot A, and I think we all can have a little bit of smile in our faces after doing this, because we have already caught the catch, right. The catch is this one. This one was the catch. This formula was the catch, and how do you expand this formula? So, each and every one who are generally called weak in mathematics should also be able to do this type of problems. That is what my intention is. Those who are strong in mathematics, they might be thinking, I can do this easily. It is okay, it is not for you guys. I am very sorry to say. It is for those who are facing problems and difficulties to prove this. For them, I want each and every one of you to succeed in this solving this kind of problems. The simple crux is this one. So, those who are able to do, they are doing this one, and you guys are not doing. So, now you guys will also do, and will do these problems in the similar fashion like Virat Kohli and whoever good batsmen and bowlers are, each and every one of you. Okay? So, let us go for the next problem now. And I want everyone to complete the next problem before me. Before me. Okay? Everyone will complete the next problem before me. Okay? One plus, this is problem number 4, our problem number 4, 1 plus sin A by cos A plus cos A by 1, cos A by 1 minus sin A, I guess, 1 plus sin A, okay, 1 plus sin A, very good, no problem. It is equal to 2 sec A. That we have to prove, this is my required to prove. Okay. So, have you started? How will you proceed? What will be your first attack point? Attack point is this one, you have to take a look at this one. See, if I take a look at this one, I will think in my mind that this is 2 by cos A. So, in denominator there will be cos A, then only I can get, easily I can get sec A. So, here in this first term, the denominator is already cos A. So, I am not going to change anything in this first term. Many of you, I am pretty sure, have already started doing LCM of these two. Please do not do, wait a bit. Look at the right hand side. What result you have to bring? First of all, you have to analyze that one. As soon as you get a reach of the situation, you can reach that place very easily. You have to get the direction, correct direction. Okay? So, this one I will keep as it is, because already I have cos A in the denominator, but I do not like this one. Cos A is not in the denominator, I need cos A in the denominator. What I will do? Denominator, there is 1 plus sin A, I will multiply with 1 minus sin A, I will get 1 minus sin square A, and I also know from this I can write, see, 1 minus sin square theta is equal to cos square theta. So, can't I eliminate this one? I can easily eliminate this one, right? So, let us eliminate this one. 1 plus sin A, 1 minus sin A. See how easily it will get eliminated. Cos A, 1 minus sin A. This time I have already obeyed your orders. You do not need to say me again, right? So, here it is 1 plus sin A. See, here it is 1 plus sin A by cos A. I have not done anything over here yet. Here it will be, I can write directly cos A square A, cos A 1 minus sin A. Now, in both the denominator there is cos A, in both the denominator there is cos A. So, now the addition becomes super easy, I just add them, I will get sin A will cancel out, this will be 2 by cos A, and see what was in my mind was already occupied with 2 by cos A. So, 2 by cos I have got, so I can write 2 sec A is equal to RHS, and that is proved. And I am sure many of you have done this earlier than me, okay, and I am happy for that. Next problem I am going, problem number 5. This problem number 5 has been asked in various class 10th level examination many a times, not once, not twice, but many a times. This type of problems, and these are now at this point of time, these are super easy for you guys. Let us see whether it is easy or not, you guys only will say me. 1 minus cos A, 1 plus cos A is equal to sin A by 1 plus cos A. So, how are you going to do this? So, see, there is a misconception which is often propagated by many people, many students and people like us also, which you should not apply directly. Many of us say that whenever you get 1 plus cos A, multiply with 1 minus cos A. So, if there is a plus, multiply with minus, you are going to get a square minus b square. See, that is not how it is done. Okay. Always look at the right hand side, that is the crux. Look at the right hand side. In right hand side, it is clearly visible that you need 1 plus cos A, and you have 1 plus cos A over here, right? You already have 1 plus cos A over here, but this is under root. So, what I will do? In LHS, first of all, most easy thing for me to bring is this one. How? In the denominator, I multiply with another 1 plus cos A. So, then what will happen? Then it will be this square, it will easily come out and match with this one. Numerator also I am going to multiply 1 minus cos A, 1 plus cos A. I am pretty sure many of you have already done this problem till now. I am doing slowly. 1 plus cos A, 1 plus cos A means 1 plus cos A square whole square. So, this will come out with only 1 plus cos A. And what is this? A minus b, a plus b. 1 minus cos A square A. Done na? Sin square A, root over sin square A is sin A, right? So, this is basically 1 minus cos A square A, that is root over sin square A by cos A, that is 1 plus cos A, sorry, sin A by 1 plus cos A. So, my basic intention, I think it is the purpose is getting fulfilled, that each and every one should be able to do trigonometry proof problem in the upcoming examinations, right? Let us go for another one similar kind that also has been asked in various examinations. Till now we are doing only problems on identity 1. If you see, we are doing only problems on identity 1 and we are going to concentrate on that only in this today's lecture. Next day I am going to bring you together identity 2 and identity 3 type of problems, and ultimately you will see after some time or after some days you guys are going to feel very much confident in trigonometry if you guys are doing with me. 1 plus sin A, 1 minus sin A, number 6, right? 1 plus sin A, 1 minus sin A. Now here it is said to prove tan A plus sec A. Tan A plus sec A. So, see, in this problem if you notice, there is no 1 minus sin A in the right hand side denominator. So, in this case I am going to eliminate the denominator over here. I do not like this at this point of time, and to eliminate this kind of denominator you already know what to do, and please start doing yourself. I am also doing. One minus sin A, I am going to multiply 1 plus sin A, and definitely you are going to say me, sir, multiply 1 plus sin A in the numerator also. So, here I have multiplied. So, what I am left with, see, 1 plus sin A will come out, and here 1 minus sin A, 1 plus sin A means cos square A, right? 1 minus sin square A is equal to cos square A. 1 minus sin square A is equal to cos square A. Okay. So, here it is cos square A means in root over it is cos square A. So, outside root it will be cos A. Now, you will say, so how this will come? Very simple. Chaku leke cheat do here like this. So, 1 by cos A, you can write this, plus sin A by cos A. 1 by cos A is sec A, sin A by cos A is tan A is equal to RHS. Proved. Okay. I am again sure many of you have already done this problem much before me, and I am happy for you guys. You have to feel confident. If you guys feel confident, we as a teacher or as mentors also, we feel confident. That is the confidence of a teacher. Whether we are solving problems faster or slower, it doesn't matter. If you are solving problems in a much faster speed and with lot of confidence, that gives us confidence. Okay. Sec A minus 1 by sec A plus 1 plus sec A plus 1 by sec A minus 1 is equal to 2 cosec A. So, how am I going to think about this one? So, already many of you have already thought, I think, that 2 cosec A हम तो मन में सोचेंगे 2 by sin A, हम मन में सोच लो. In your mind, this cosec A should be 2 by sin A, and as soon as you can see this sin A, you might be thinking that now each and every one of this is in sec A. So, I don't like sec A, I like cos A sin A, I am very conversant, I am doing so many problems on identity 1, and now sir has given us sec A. Doesn't matter. You can convert sec A to cos A. 1 by cos A. Along with me, come on. 1 by cos A plus minus 1. 1 by cos A plus 1. Here 1 by cos A. Solve. 1 by cos A minus 1. Here it is 1 minus cos A by cos A. 1 plus cos A by cos A, right? This cos A and this cos A will cancel out, plus 1 plus cos A by cos A, 1 minus cos A by cos A. Again this cos A and this cos A will cancel out, and see how beautiful looking expression comes out to be 1 plus cos A. Now you will say, sir, we are getting confident. Now we can solve this problem very easily, because we have done this kind of problem just now, right? So, this one you can do easily. What will do? You are going to eliminate the denominator, because you don't need such a big denominator over here. If you see, this is a small one. So, you need sin A, and that too you need sin A. So, 1 minus cos A you are going to multiply over here in the both numerator and denominator. Here also we are going to multiply 1 plus cos A, numerator and denominator. Okay. So, and definitely if I do that, I will get sin A in this one, and this one will come out to be 1 minus cos A plus 1 plus cos A. I am skipping some step over here, because I think you guys are confident enough now to do this problem after this very easily. Okay, so you know how I have brought this one, right? How I have brought this one. You solve it, take 2 more steps, solve it yourself, and this one is now 2 by sin A, because new denominators are same, so you can directly add. Cos A will cancel out, so will not be a problem. 2 by sin A is nothing but 2 cosec A. Again, the problem may look difficult, but as soon as I have seen this sec A minus 1 and sec A plus 1, it looked similar to my last problem, right? Same kind of expression, just in place of cos A and sin A it is sec A. So, I feel confident with the fact that I have seen similar kind of expression. The terms may not be similar. So, if somehow I can convert this sum to the previous sum which I did over here, it becomes very easy, right? So, confident about this one. Next problem. Problem number 8. If you have any doubts, please interact. If you feel that these lectures are useful to you, then also please let me know. Cos A cot A 1 minus sin A, cos A cot A 1 minus sin A is equal to 1 plus cosec A. Okay. So, I am going to go for LHS. Many of you have already started doing 1 minus sin A, 1 plus sin A, and you are absolutely correct. We should do that. We should multiply 1 minus sin A with 1 plus cos A, 1 plus sin A. So, I am going to get 1 minus sin square A. So, can I put directly cos square A? Everyone getting cos square A in the denominator. And what did I multiply? In the denominator I multiplied 1 plus sin A. So, I also have to multiply 1 plus sin A in the numerator. Everyone got this? I have multiplied 1 plus sin A on numerator and denominator both to eliminate the denominator, because there is no denominator over here. That too with dual term. I really do not like it if not asked over here. So, what I will do? 1 cos A cancels out. So, I have this cot A. So, I will multiply this cot A plus cot A sin A, okay, divided by cos A. So, what I will do now? See, cot A, this cot A is, I can convert this into cos A by sin A, because cot A is what? Cot A is 1 by tan A, and tan A is sin A by cos A. I will write this for you. Cot A is 1 by tan A and tan A is sin A by cos A. So, when this goes, means this can be written as like this, sin A by cos A. So, I am basically teaching you from basics, cos A by sin A. So, that is why I have written this cos A by sin A, this cot A part, into sin A. Sin A cancels out, cos A. So, now this cot A also I am going to convert cos A by sin A, and also I am going to cheat denge, okay? I am going to break this out. So, this cos A also will go with this one, plus cos A by cos A, 1 by sin A plus 1, this is going to give me cosec A plus 1, which is equal to RHS. So, simply what I did, I applied my identity 1 concepts to each and every problems, and I have brought smiles to the RHS factors, right? And I hope each and every one of you have gained confidence on identity 1 problems, and we will be definitely coming up in the next day with identity 2 and 3 problems, and I guarantee you, you are not going to face any problems in the examinations, and you are going to face all the trigonometry problems with super confidence. With that, I end this lecture. Good night, inshallah, Khuda Hafiz.